All right, hey guys, it's me again. Welcome back, and this is a recap of how my half marathon training is going. As you can see, I have the Breakfast of Champions here. Really not healthy, but I love tornadoes, so I might be eating these on the way throughout the video. We don't know. And I got my Diet Coke because I'm addicted to caffeine. All right, anyways, so I was scrolling through my Strava, and as I said in my last video, I did 6.2 miles Tuesday morning because I couldn't get it in on the weekend. For the week, or for all of last week, I did a total of 21.6 miles, although Strava, and I will get to this in a minute, has 0.0 miles for Wednesday with a pace of 44 hours and 49 minutes. Yeah. Somehow locational data collection was turned off. I don't know how that happened, but you can see that I ran for 31 minutes. So let's do a recap here. All right, so Tuesday morning, did 6.2 miles. That was out at the Lexington Dam. I went past Lexington Dam because if you go out and back, it's 4 miles. Had to get that extra 2 in there. Got a little bit of hill work in there, and I started feeling a little bit of pain in my ankle, so I have to watch that. I'm gonna bring it up again in a minute. Tuesday is becoming my 2 for Tuesday runs, or 2 run day, something like that. Yeah, we'll do 2 for Tuesday, because I also ran with Fleet Feet Columbia Tuesday afternoon. Did a little bit of a interval circuit breaker. Really? I'm not working with electronics right now. But I did a circuit workout with them, and that was for 3.4 miles. And as I said, Wednesday was Strictly Running's monthly pizza run. It's a great thing to do if you are within, I dare say, within a 90-minute radius of Columbia. Come on over, check them out. They get a pretty good crowd out there. You get the whole gamut of runners. Excuse me. And they provide pizza at the end, which is really good. And they always have more pizza than they do runners. So that's a pretty interesting thing. We did learn Wednesday that Columbia will be hosting the famously hot pink half marathon, 10K and 5K, and I think a fun run for little kids. That's going to be in October. Don't think I'm going to sign up for it because, well, I'll look into like the 10K or 5K because I'm already focused on one half marathon, and while the famously hot pink half marathon happens, I think 2 weeks after the True to the Brew, I don't know if I'll want to do it right now. But they did offer us a discount code if I wanted to sign up for that. So that was Wednesday. Skipped on Thursday. And Friday, I ran only 1 mile because I was testing out my Ultra Lone Peak 3.5 shoes. I really hate that 3.5. I'm going to have to look and see what the difference is between the 3 and the 4 and find out why I'm in the middle. But I ran with those on the trail. It's a 0-drop shoe. If you haven't seen my review video of it, somewhere around here, I'm wearing them now because I need to get used to how they feel. But they feel like they're going to do pretty good on the trail. And I picked them up because there was a pretty big sale. So it's a trusted name brand, but the price I couldn't pass up. And then Saturday, I did actually get to do my long run, and that was 8 miles. I felt a little bit more in my right heel and ankle, and I had like a 9 minute 26 second pace, which is about what I want for the half marathon. So I'm actually getting up there pretty decently in my distance, or keeping the pace that I want. I'd much prefer to have a 9-minute mile pace for the half marathon while filming, but I don't think I'm going to. I know I won't get there. I should have worked on it throughout the year, but shoulder injury, it messed with my head, so I just wasn't ready for it. And then, while this shouldn't count, the reason why I didn't do a weekly recap video is because yesterday, Monday, I did the Labor Day 5-miler and started the race late for that one. So I'm probably going to talk about this week and next week. But I started 4 minutes after the race started, and I still managed to get a 9-minute mile in there. In fact, the first 2 miles was about an 8-minute mile pace, and it was around mile 3 is where my ankle was really hurting, and that's why I got to bring it up. you got to make sure you stretch before and after a run. Make sure you do your rotations on your joints and try and strengthen the body parts that you use for running. Don't think I have anything else. I'm probably going to do some biking this week instead of focusing on running. I mean, I am going to go run later tonight with Fleet Feet Columbia, and I still want to get a long run in this weekend or by this weekend, but I think the rest of my training is going to be on my hybrid bicycle. Now, the other thing I want to bring up in preparation for this half marathon is I did order my SD card for the GoPro. I got a 64 gig card, should be in the mail. That should cover me for the entire distance of the race, because the SD card I'm using right now only goes to an hour and 50 minutes. And that's the time that I used to run a half marathon in. I'm not going to be doing that this time, so I need that extra memory in there. Now, I really should have done this like on a computer, but I don't have the skills to manipulate everything. But here is basically a course map for the True to the Brew half marathon at Croft State Park. Now, you'll notice here's all the elevation. And this is the start, according to the map. That is a huge incline. However, we're not starting down here. We're actually going to start up north, and we're going to push down. And they got to add half a mile in there. So that makes that huge incline a decline. But then I have this dip that I got to worry about. And I have this dip right down here I have to worry about as well. So I do need to incorporate a little bit more hill work into my stuff. And I do have a local park that I don't like running in, but it has the hills that I'm going to need. So for the rest of this month, I'm probably gonna have to run there at least once a week to get used to going up and down hills. That is what I got right now, and amazingly, I did not touch my tornadoes. They're still nice and warm though, so I probably will eat them after this. All right, that is what I got. I still have to look for a running vest. 40 runs and 40 runs did recommend a running vest, and I looked into it on Amazon, but they only have it in medium right now, so I've got to find an alternative from the same company, and I am not going to pronounce that name because there's too many vowels in there, but it starts ANJOIE or something like that. So let me know what you guys think I should be using for a running vest, because I'm going to need it tight, and I still have to test my GoPro to see if I can keep the thing charged while running. And other than that, follow me on my journey. So like, subscribe, share, and go ahead, comment down below. All right, till next week, guys. Thanks. Bye.